Hi Best Buds, it's Cathy with Cathy's Garden. I love making everything that has to do with junk journals, and if this is something you enjoy too, please subscribe. Speaking of subscribers, I have a 1,000 subscriber giveaway going on. So to enter, you just subscribe and leave a respectful comment. A shout out to Helen, Maybelline, Susan, Meddy, Lisa, Elsa, Marina, Lori, Anita, and Deborah. I appreciate each and every one of you. Okay guys, today we're going to make a junk journal belly band ephemera. All right, so I did prep some things because there's quite a few steps. So how I prepped is I picked something beautiful, some paper that's beautiful, and I picked some harder cardstock, and I went ahead and picked some coffee dyed paper as well. And I cut these to 3.5 by 5.5. And what I would like to do is just put a little bit of glue on. Wow, that's definitely, I wonder if that's not even going to come out. I don't think that's going to work. Time to get a new one. Okay, this is I'm trying to use up all my little pieces. You know how that happens. You get so far down and then you just get a new stick and then you end up with all these little sticks that hardly have anything in them. Well, I'm trying really hard to use them all up so that I can start a new stick and not have any little pieces. So I get that down, and I am going to take my scissors and trim just a little bit here. There we are. And then I'm going to put a little bit of glue on this side. And put this on. Whoa, that's not very straight, Cathy. See if we can get that straighter on there. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. I didn't put very much glue down because I am going to sew. And I just put it on there so it would hold it in place while I sew around the edges. So I do think I want to trim it first before, trim the corners before I sew. I think that's important. This is me all over. I cut them to fit and then I just end up trimming and trimming. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and ink this up, and I am using gathered twigs. So just quickly, we're just going to ink it up a little bit around the corners. Now I am going to grab my, this is fired brick. I think, yeah, I want to just touch it just a little bit. I just find that to be very beautiful. Just a little bit, not a lot. Just to give it a little of that pinky color on there. Yes, I do like that. That's very nice. Now I'm going to do my edges here. Let's see. I think I would like to just go ahead and eyeball it here. Just going to do a little bit, not much. And turn it and do it on the other side as well. As long as it's close, it will be fine. There we are. And now I'm going to sew around the edges, and I will be right back. Alrighty, I went ahead and I sewed around the edge. Then what I'd like to do is I'm going to put a belly band on this tag. Yes, a belly band. So I'm going to get my thicker glue, not my glue stick. I really think that this is going to need a little stronger glue. And I'm just going to decide where I want that belly band. I think I'm going to put it right here, a little bit of glue here, a little bit of glue there. and I cut my strip for my belly band. I'm just going to lay it across just like that. Flip it over, make sure there's no glue on there, and apply some more glue right here on this side and a little bit more on this side. And I am going to trim this just a little bit. There we are. Just a little. I'm going to pull it over and hold it down so it sticks nicely, and it's a very tight belly band. Let's hold it for a few minutes, well, seconds actually, not minutes. Alrighty, now I need some type of little something up there. I've got this very pretty pink. I think I'd like to put that right on the top there. And so I'm going to quickly sew this right on the top, just like that, and I'll be right back. Okay, I've got that sewn on. Now, what I'd like to make next is I would like to make a little booklet that's going to go right in this belly band, like this. I've chosen a piece of paper that I gel printed. I think it's very beautiful, and I think it matches this tag very nicely. So I just cut the strip, and the strip is 8.5 by 2.5. Just make sure that it will fit in or under your belly band is what you really want to make sure, and that it's not longer than your tag. So I took 2 pieces of coffee dyed paper, and I just made it just the size to go right in here for the half when I fold it. But I think I would like to put a little bit of ink around the edge very quickly, just a little bit, just like that. So now I would like to top it off the top. So I cut the same out of the same printed paper as the belly band, a little piece that I folded in half that's just the same size as the width of my little booklet. So I'm going to sew that right across, and it will catch everything, and that will be a nice little booklet to go under the belly band. There we are. That turned out lovely. Just a little booklet, just like that. Slip it down in here. Okay, now I have these adorable little tags. Aren't those little girls precious? And I went ahead and I backed this one with some coffee dyed paper. I'm going to go ahead and take my punch, and I'm going to punch this out, the hole right here. Let's give it a little punch, just like that. And I am going to stitch on here. Oh, I'm also going to put a little hole saver. I don't even know what you call them. Me and my words again. And let me see what I did with them. Here it is. So I took my ink and I went ahead, this is Gathered Twigs, and I just colored it. So when I take it off, I can put it right on and it will match. Lovely. Just like that. And I'm going to ink around the edge. I think I need a little bit more of this. Whoa. Oh, that was a lot. Oh my. Well, that's quite dark on that side. There we go. That's adorable. So I'm going to sew that very quickly. And here it is. I just stitched on the sides, and I have some baker's string, and I would like to get a little bit of this and put it in here, give it a little tie, put a little knot in it. There we go. And just slip that right in there like that. I think that turned out awesome. I have another one that I made earlier. This one looks like this. And then this one is this way. I put a little button on this one. Oh, you guys, I think these are adorable. I hope you think they're adorable too. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye now.